Hello everyone, Thomas Blue here, back for another video. For today's topic, let's talk about the Talking Sprigatito plush by Tomy.
Trust Tomy!
While I was attending a trading card show earlier this month, I noticed the vendor had this plush at the top of their shelf, and upon hearing the seemingly reasonable price of $50, and with no Wi-Fi and no way to check what it was online, I decided to pick it up for my collection. Sprigatito and Meowscarada are some of my all-time favourite Pokémon, and so I was very excited to take her home. Upon doing some further research at home, it seems this was released back in November of 2023 to tie into the current anime series in Japan, Pokémon Horizons, and would cost around 7,150 yen. The front of the box presents the kitty nicely, and says fun phrases like,
"Meow, I am happy to be pet. Let's have a chat."
Contains 25 exciting phrases. Stroke and Pet Sprigatito, coming soon to a toy store near you. One side of the box has an array of panels showing how to use the toy. They say things along the lines of, "See her, pet her, play with her. Please wait until Sprigatito has blinked or finished speaking before you play with her. Let's pet her a lot. Sprigatito gets pets because she's a good girl. Pet her head to hear her talk. When pet, she will let out sounds of meowing to let you know how she feels. When you talk with Sprigatito, she will respond cheerfully and blink her big eyes. If you don't talk to Sprigatito for 3 minutes, she will become Eevee and Neebee to Sleebee. This is when she will enter sleep mode." Coming to the back of the box, now we get to the instructions of how to change the batteries in Sprigatito. To open Sprigatito, you need to do some open brain surgery. There's a flap on the back of her head where you can open up her skull. Once you've opened up the head, there is a cushion which, when removed, will expose the battery compartment. Use a screwdriver to open the compartment up, and with 3 AAA batteries, you will bring life to your grass cat friend. An on-off switch is used to save the battery life when not being played with. And there is also a warning about using the electronics safely. The other side of the box reads, "If you play with Sprigatito, she will love you for life. She is happy to say many different things as you pet her." I mean, look at her, she's precious, but just because she's precious doesn't always mean she's in a good mood. Play with her lots to make her show you love and affection. The top of the box features another cute picture with the caption, "Have fun speaking with Sprigatito." And on the bottom of the box there is a ton of legal guff that tells you what you should and should not do with your cat. Mind you, I only know basic Japanese, so take all my translations with a grain of salt. Getting into the box now, we see our friend sleeping safely in her cardboard confines, just like a real cat. There are, however, plenty of those tricky twisty ties making retrieving her into your arms quite the hassle. It would effectively deter thieves though, I imagine. Ta-da! Overall, the toy itself looks very cute. It's absolutely on point with Sprigatito. As a fan of cats, this Pokemon is definitely delightfully animalistic, and the absolute desire to pet her emanates from her appearance. From her adorable default sleeping look when she's not turned on, all the way to them beams. This is definitely a well-designed toy, even just for display. Putting the batteries in was kind of a nightmare. First of all, I mistakenly grabbed AA batteries instead of AAA, then doing the open brain surgery I talked about earlier is a nightmare. Putting the batteries in without the Velcro sticking to the plush is definitely not easy, and then closing the head back up is almost impossible to do as seamlessly as it was straight out of the box. Oh, and then I forgot to flip the on switch, which is so high on the head it's out of view from the battery box, and I had to open her up all over again. Turning her on, she opens her eyes and meows, and oh my god, she's beautiful. All things said, it's a very simple toy. You pet her and she meows. Meows one of several phrases, in fact. The box says 25 phrases, but honestly I could only get her to cycle through about 10 or 12 of them. Heck, the only time she was ever disgruntled with me was when I turned her on and she hissed. No idea how I did that, but she never made that noise again after that. In the end, I think it's a cute plush. I paid essentially the Japanese price without shipping or taxes, so I can't complain. I think the price would be a lot nicer, around the $30 price range, but I definitely don't regret my purchase. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye everyone.